Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Ibrahim, May 7th, 2025. Today, May 7, 2025. It's a beautiful day. Papa got good. We don't see another wonderful day. We're very grateful. You see, guys, so I see me title, we must not let Sierra Leone become a nation of stupid fools. We're not for allow 'em. Because let we not allow stupidity for win. Let we not allow big fool for win. After 60 years of independence, we'll still they cry. Nothing has changed. Nothing or better for nobody. The same problems. It's getting worse. Because when you for the make improvement, they make that improvement, it is even worse past how things be there back then. How can a small nation of less than 9 million people not even for provide steady 24-hour electricity for every community, town, and village? Una tell me, I see a video from a young man the other day where they show we fire force motokare. The fire talks them. Might not be able to spend $7 million a year. We cannot let Sierra Leone become a nation of stupid fools. Because this is what unpatriotic, when you become very unpatriotic to your country, when you not imbibe Section 13B of the Constitution that talks about every citizen shall cultivate a sense of nationalism and patriotism, so that your loyalty should lie to the state and not to your section, region, ethnicity, or any other loyalties, including political godfathers. When we don't fail for abide to Dundee, thank God we brothers and sisters, some of them, they are emancipated. They're coming up. They're coming out. They're coming out of the buffoonery. They allow again for be used. You can support politician, but the politician act a fool, you tell them back exactly what you do wrong. That is how you do, because you have to support somebody at some point. Don't let anybody say, no. But what do they stand for? The values is what matter. Now the country they put ahead of everything else. Because we don't fail for abide and cultivate a sense of nationalism, that make a nation they become a nation of stupid fools. We're not for allow. How we go get a president, illegal president, flying across the world every other day? Every other day, this man just they fly. You have civil society organizations, them. You have Abdul Fatoma, them, Ibrahim Tomi, them, Andrew Lavali. They are sitting by, they are watching this despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Whilst the people are suffering, hospital and not get fridge, medicine a day. We cannot allow for let get a nation. We must not allow this. Forget a nation really we become a nation of stupid fools. In 2025, this fourth industrial revolution, the world is moving at a very fast rate, at a very fast pace. Where are we? $7 million on average, and I might be able to spend per year for travel. 7. At least at a minimum, $7 million. Sierra Leoneans are sitting by. We don't become the nation of stupid fools. But we're not going to let we get there. We are very close to the edge. We're on the precipice. We're very close. But that is why people like myself, we're standing there to say, no, we'll not fall over this cliff. Let we not become a nation of stupid fools. A nation where a political party wins the election. They say they don't want the election. They say they move on. They say the meaning of dialogue. I see don't reach the table. ECOWAS say, once you bring the opposition to the table, the game is over, case closed. That is their definition. That is how, criminal these people are. This is how terrible. It's a shame that instead of going into a dialogue for finding meaningful solution and come up with concrete, proper results, we get the election. The results is not available. We get a political party, we say, no, we'll move on. We'll go contest the next elections. We don't want this one. Then they tell the people, they say, can register back for we to we party. Can pay we membership dues. Then you get stupid idiots in the diaspora You have a bunch of useless fools where they contribute the money towards that political party. These people are destroying democracy. Then people are away for serve. They for serve as a deterrent between the people of Sierra Leone and these political party executives. Then people in the diaspora, we don't can see small light. When they see how democracy they play, no matter how challenging democracy gets, the actors, them are still fighting and playing their own part in this part of the world we offend ourselves. Even inside Africa, with a serious opposition, them. Now Ghana, they like today, we see where the opposition rise up. I have a 4 or 5 months so. The opposition are taking their place because the people need that. They need that voice. For let democracy work, you have to have that strong opposition voice. You know, maybe we were yesterday in the evening, we take a walk around the neighborhood. Because, you know, I can try forget time for letting self, you know, for sitting before the book the whole day, no more able for come out and take a walk, exercise, you know, get in that mood. When they walk around the neighborhood, they discuss where they look, this neighbor, the way a lawn like. You go know that they care for a lawn. The people in your lawn, now your grass, now your compound. You don't know that they pay attention to a lawn in health. Or that they water a lawn. Or that they put fertilizer in a lawn. Or that they put weed killer in a lawn. We talk about these things because, matter of fact, today that we anniversary. Today that we married anniversary, May 7th. So they discuss some of those little things. You show that care. Now I say, na so a day. Wait till they see so and they make comparison because anytime where if you say they think about certain things that Salon, I remember. Yeah, I think today make we 19 years old married, I think today. We've been together almost 25 now, I think, since 2000, more or less. But every time I think about any concept where I get that Sierra Leone, I apply them to. I look because BCF, I be so busy. The time where you supposed, because even your lawn care, I know some people, I care about my lawn, you know, my lawn, I know they play with it, I want like green. It's just, I love to see a beautiful lawn. Front yard, beautiful lawn. I like for seeing them. There's nothing where they give me joy, where I see where people they take care of their yard. It brings so much joy to my spirit. That's just, you know, I might be funny in that light, but it's... But these are some of the things you say, Brian, no, this alone, that remember alone there. But no, the thing is this. I think about that because it tells me a lot about the character of the individual. We get yours. You want to see effort. So what you go do? You go install a sprinkler system. Sprinkler system, it wake in the morning, it water for you. You don't need to do anything. As long as the water is connected, you turn them on, you set them. So certain dates, the time where one lay water you learn, and the water you learn. Where you sleep, you water you learn for you. These are the times that we are living in. All this what they talk so I don't say that gibberish to some man in Sierra Leone. What's the Bible talk? What's in a sprinkler system? Sprinkle, right? And they water the lawn for you. Yeah, it's on YouTube. Look at them. Sprinkler system, if you don't know what they talk about. And they tell me where I say this, where you look this yard, I say this na like a Singapore. Where you look the other yard, I say that in like a Nigeria. Where you look, I say that in like a Sierra Leone. It just shows you. But how you take care of your lawn, it shows how much you care. Now, so Sierra Leone, now make us say we're not for allowed to become a nation of stupid fools. Because the people of Sierra Leone, when you look at your lawn, how green and healthy the lawn look, you look at your people of Sierra Leone, everybody is withering. They weed them bokuna the lawn. They weed them at the waiting to grass. Then just weed, whether they grow. Because what you don't put down weed killers. And people are dying of starvation and hunger, poor health care, poor water, poor sanitation. Everything is terrible because we have leaders who don't care about the lawn. Then they take care of the lawn. Then they water the lawn. Then they put fertilizer on the lawn. Then they put weed killer on the lawn for letting unwanted grass not grow. We want fresh green grass for growth on the lawn. We should not become a nation of stupid fools. Because we've become a nation of stupid fools, now make we learn them, then they take care of we garden them, then they take care of we front porch, then they take care of we yard. The host they don't get curb appeal. It's about curb appeal. See how they tell me, Wef? Some of the other hosts in the neighborhood, 2, 3 of them, they don't put them up for sale. And they want to say, hey, people there, how long they live that this house where they don't price and so for sale? The other one they list them for $800 and something thousand. The other one they list them for about $700 and something thousand. I was like, wow. Because that is how wonderful the markets they were. Me not happy about so much because a lot of people are being priced out of buying houses. But at the end of the day, inside America back there, you want safe neighborhoods and certain level of income they were possibly get. Say, okay, then people there, if they can become a neighbor, we're safe. Not 100% of the time, but at least 95% of the time, you're safe. Because say the caliber of people where the neighborhood they attacked go bring safety kind of the neighborhood because of the thugs and drug dealers and all these other rubbish people we go come in a neighborhood and can infect in a neighborhood and drop the value of the homes them within the neighborhood. So this is what they look for. These are the things that Cashbox they explain over the years, talking about confidence. Not confidence. Not confidence, now they make your nation go flourish by the things you do, the actions that you take. Might be on a flight constantly. Our brothers and sisters are on kush drugs. The country don't get proper health care. People don't go for camp with their family and do them picking them because if they're sick, take the flight and picking for run, bring and come America. Hey, boy. Then they take care of we learn. We nation is dying. Our people are suffering. Nothing is happening. Now only a few, selected few, they continue to enjoy and live affluent life. Only less than 5% of the population live an affluent life. The other 5% they suffer and struggle, get business connections and this and that. They say they live a very good life. Then the rest of the 90% were suffering. We should not let our nation become a nation of stupid fools. We don't get election results. We for shape the trajectory of the country. We for move the country go forward. When through democracy, I'm gonna make a nation vibe, a nation for forget waiting, the people they look forward to. For let a nation flourish, let a nation grow. The proper democratic principles for apply. When the people go vote, you respect the wishes of the people. Who they want for being leader, you allow the people and voices for speak. That is how our nation flourishes. That is how our nation thrives. That is what we need in our country in Sierra Leone. We shouldn't allow our nation to become a nation of stupid fools. We Sierra Leoneans, are some of the brightest people. But hey, we partisanship, we loyalties to irrelevant issues and things. Now you don't kill we country like it today. Aki Eric Cashbox where they say they don't want for conclude say Sierra Leone get a lot of big fool people. And that's true. But at the same time, Kashi, believe me, we're making inroads. The people are waking up. They're waking up. It's difficult, it's not easy. But when I see people like, our brother Chia Abo, when I listen to them story them, I listen to APC Malekas, I listen to Master Salon. A lot of these boys and these people, these guys, they're not going to share with aspirations. But because of persistence and consistency, they see exactly who say we did. So those stories, they make us get up and believe, say, even when something you want give up on the system. I listen to those stories. Then I see a picking like Manso Kamara, when foot rot into the bone come out. I see that woman, we've go born, he died there. The man left now, they cry. You look at the hospital, fridge not there. Then I tell myself, say, you know what? We have to do what we have to do. One day, we'll get somebody who will do the right thing for we in that nation, for emancipate we. Like how Ibrahim Traore, emancipate that nation. One day, we go get that person there. We go take over that country and go bring sanity. So we country not going to be looked as a country of stupid fools. Because at this point, the things that have happened in Sierra Leone, when you tell other people in other part of the world, they go tell us, say, we're not a fool, we're not stupid people. When I get president, whether the flyer I want, we're not able to stop at it today. We're not they allow it to fly. We're not stupid people. When I get to a position where they win election, they say no, once the election, then they move on because the flag bearer, after all the pressure where Dr. Sabora Kamara gets, the flag bearer, had a consultation meeting with the guy who rigged the elections, of course. He report that to a party, then political party. They all come together and agree for going to a dialogue so that they're going for resolve the impasse that was ongoing. And at the time where Dr. Samuel Kamara was being pressured by all parties, The members of parliament, they want to go parliament. They say, we had up, man, we want to go parliament, so we go take loan. We campaign reach all and then they make a talk. We forget campaign. We are going to open up investigations into members of parliament. Why you they go take loan for go contest elections? All that pressure, the American ambassador and Ambassador David Reimer was pressuring Dr. Samura Kamara to say that, hey, we don't want a one-party state system. We want to see democracy work. So you guys please go back to parliament. We want to see the councillors go back to their councils. Dr. Samura Kamara was pressured from all points because his position was, let we not go there. We're going to stay back and sit back until the result is produced. But oh yeah, the pressure from members of parliament and as Kuruma and foolishness when they pan in the pressure the international community, they pressure the man under. So the man say, okay, I go check this meeting with this man, and then they go discuss with the political party. Then they use and now say, that's some I go mix here. You know, this foolish way of talking. We cannot become a nation of stupid fools. Now the tripartite committee come out and make them very clear. They say the APC party won the elections, both in the convergence, outside agree, and the divergence, outside the SLPP. They say they talk about elections. Dr. Sumakuma said, no, we're going to force this process. The international community, a call on ECOWAS for can restore democracy. Then Timbo, they tell me, say there is nowhere in the constitution how Marabio go hand over power to Dr. Sumakuma. Timbo, what a shame, my brother. What a shame for a young man who's about to be 40 years old for talk this way as a lawyer. Somebody will for say at least get some sense of intelligence. You're not in a parliament. Yes, they will remove you for 5 years, you know, for complete your parliamentary seat. You don't get small experience over the years as a lawyer, as a legislator. You don't get legislation, you know, you don't get small experience as a legislator within the legislature. I just want then what they are. I know say so take it, they can confuse with brother them. So a member of parliament, now a legislator, right? And then the parliament itself is the legislature. Right, that is where they make the laws and pass the laws, oversight, all of that. So legislator, legislature, right? The legislature, the parliament itself, the structure of parliament, the legislator, like the individuals. So TOR and TURE, legislator, TOR, member of parliament, legislator, making laws, right? The individual where they make laws, and then the institution, the legislature, TURE, legislature, the parliament. All right, maybe I'm sure I give clarity to somebody there. But Timbo, how can you say under the constitution there is no way Marabio for hand over power to Samura? When we get the tripartite committee findings, when the constitution itself, section 5, subsection 2A, makes it very clear that sovereignty belongs to the people. The government derives its legitimacy, its authority, and its power from the people. Timbo, you are unconstitutional yourself. Being in parliament, you're illegal. You guys are aiding and abetting Marabio in the destruction of our democracy in Sierra Leone. If Marabio continue for the power, Timbo, now you and likes like you are the people that are having Marabio continue for staying in power. If you guys walked away from parliament today, the government ceases to operate because we have a one-party state system and you know go work that way. We not demand the fact that Dr. Samura Kamara won the elections. The reason for the tripartite was for promote peace and governance in the country. At the time, it is very clear. Now make Ambassador Hunt, they even sponsor the program, then give them $1.5 million for them for conducting tripartite in meetings because they gotta be for Sirone. How much they pay them? No, how much each of them get. Richard Conte, Kelfala Mara, what was their pay for sitting in the tripartite? Now $100,000 a piece? Was it $50,000 a piece? How much money they make? We don't even know that. But the fact is, the tripartite itself was set up so that we could get a peaceful resolution to the impasse where we are ongoing. Because again, the pressure was on Dr. Samura Kamara, this one man. Una the cry say we want to go to parliament. The international community they tell and say, we want to let governance work, let democracy work. For now, on a fair way for resolve this thing here. So through a dialogue process of some sort, we bring the agreement for national unity. Inside the agreement for national unity, resolution 3, now born the tripartite. So we know all of these things here. So the tripartite itself came up with a recommendation. Timbo, that is all we need. The tripartite, you guys don't respect the tripartite in the first place. But the tripartite, every recommendation that was made is actionable and implementable. With brother APC Maleka has been saying this again and again and again. And I give it to him on that one. It is actionable and implementable. It has been very clear, very sacrosanct from the get-go. And the tripartite again make them very clear. Say Dr. Samara Kamara won the elections with 71% of the RRF forms. But Timbo, you don't even respect the tripartite. Una only see the tripartite like a joke. That is the perception you guys had about the tripartite going into the tripartite in the first place. Una see it like a joke. It was not serious, not something very serious. That's why even to this point, where there is an ongoing political transition, you guys still don't believe. Now I could call on Dr. Samara Kamara. Let we know side we did now. We need transparency now and openness. Is there an ongoing political transition? As it is, who do they constitute this transition team? Who are they in charge of this transition team? What are the timelines? What's in the time frame? What's in the framework of this ongoing political transition? We need to know. We need to know. We have to have a sense of direction. I hear Brother Hotmail talk about that, and other people only talk about that. But we cannot allow a nation to become a nation of stupid fools, where people across the globe would look at us like we're buffoons. Hey, boy, what's in Singapore get? Where Singapore for them become a first world country like today? What in Singapore gets? Nothing. What in get na confidence? Then we get a mindset of change. Lee Kuan Yew believe say them for come together and change their country. When they begin for transform the people in life, the people that they come out of the village them, we then fall them. Even if they can't bring them and then high-rise apartment building them. They still believe say for bringing them goats and cow with them. That is transformation there. We're talking about 40 years ago, 30 years ago. Then they continue to Singapore is a first world country. America certainly challenge Singapore. What in do Sierra Leone, gold, diamond, bauxite. The same corner outside diamond come on. Now they will see them take their body, dead body they put on top bike. Inside corner, outside diamond they come out. Now they will see dead body. We don't get ambulance for transport a dead body for going to grave, for letting go bury them, give them respectful burial. Then tie the dead body to a bike. Inside corner, outside diamond come out. What a shame. We cannot become a nation of stupid fools. And then you get people like Timbo when they go talk, say there is nowhere in the Constitution. The Constitution makes it very clear for transfer of power peacefully. Now the people get the power. When the people go vote, now the voice of the vote, the voice of the people, like matter inside the vote. Section 32 give NEC the constitutional mandate for register people and all of that. Let people participate in elections. Now there is voter apathy. Cashboxy message they tell you about Mami say they go dirty their finger for nothing. Timbo people like you are the ones that have destroyed democracy in Sierra Leone. Now you run for good campaign for 2028, you want to become president. But the elections of June 24, 2023 is still outstanding. It's there. Then Mami they grumble now say they go dirty their finger them. That is a very powerful statement. I wish Cashbox would get out audio or video or something. Let's send them, like get them. I want to hold on to that one day. Please, Cash, I go reach out. Let get them for me. I just think off the cuff now as the thing will occur to me, how powerful that statement there is. The Mami said in the dirty we finger them. You tell me say that Mami they go vote next election? She's not going to vote because confidence is no more there. It all lost confidence in the system. You know, they vote again because you know say until they hand over power to Dr. Samara Kamara, votes in Sierra Leone no matter. The people no matter. They say that the one where they count the votes that they matter. They say the people where the votes don't matter. And so therefore they go dirty them finger him. That is how the Mami feel. That is how that party feel. That is how that young boy they feel. Then go dirty we finger them. For no vote. They won't vote now. We results we not get we never foresee with disaggregated data. 30 days we not get the results. They not go vote again. Because there is no confidence in the system. Cashbox on they talk about confidence for 5 years coming. Not kill you people. You say you want confidence. Let investor come for to win the money. Look where Salon they suffer today. Sierra Leone for be one of the most beautiful countries. We forget the best tourism. We're not for the even big people for Salon. They advertise, we advertise no more. But after you don't go talk and this and that and all that stuff, then we don't even get a 5-star hotel in that country anymore. Because all these useless places they want to see, the Radisson and all these places, they're not 5 stars. I guarantee you, I go out today, I'm not going for even sleep fine and bed them. Because I cannot even trust the processes of how they wash them, bed sheet them, the cannabis, which soap that they use, how they clean them up. Don't get me wrong, I'm a military guy, I can adapt in every situation. It's a mental switch, I just can't forget. I can do that in the most terrible environment, I survive. Because it's a mental switch. I have for control me mental switch. No, so I did why I did it, the purpose of why I'm there. So I can do today, but to go on this day, I go back now some kind rubbish society or filthy place. I can survive there back because it's a mindset. I have for switch that mindset. Is that what we want though? We look at people that are Krube, look at the life where they live. Look at the dirty the way they pile in that country. They look at the country filthy and nasty. You get these idiots that drive all them big motoka. We cannot allow ourselves to become a nation of stupid fools. Sierra Leoneans, we deserve so much more. We deserve better. Civic education is the key. Let us continue to open up our minds, open up our hearts. Like Grandma Mio say, they did not we finger them. When I foresee these politicians as filthy individuals, but when I still the dance behind them, when I still the clap for them, when I still the jump behind them, waiting because of poverty. We picking them. They're serious. The ages of 20 to 25, they're not serious. From 18 to 25, they don't get no level of seriousness. They don't think of anything productive. All they're thinking about is for go to the next concert, for go dance to their artists, their music them. That is all they're thinking about. You tell us you can't defend with democracy, can't join with Naya Delicate today. Let we go to the United Nations and go ask the United Nations representative to Sierra Leone where the elections results, what's going on with the ongoing political transition. Then I go tell you, say, no mix it, not our business. But there is a certain level of percentage as well that I'm proud of. We know them right and they're ready for stand up and they're ready for team up. Then they're between the ages of 18 to 30. Those are people who are ready for stand up. They're not just getting leadership for lead them on. That is what is lacking in Sierra Leone. I know that we get them, but we get a majority as well. We're very, very foolish. They don't get the civic knowledge and the civic experience and the education where they need. Forget them there. That is why I'm doing this. Mama, Papa, when I get a responsibility for sensitize, educate, when I conscientize, when I picking them about democracy itself, and therefore stand up for the rights that I country. If not for that, when they come to another 60 years, where we don't get for day again, they are the same cry with generations yet unborn get for the cry. We have to change it. Sierra Leone cannot become a nation of stupid fools. We should not let the world look at we like we're stupid. We get parliaments who are illegal, unconstitutional. We get presidents who are unconstitutional, illegal. They fly every 2-3 days. They fly I want, spending more than $7 million a year. We sit up, we allow them. We hospital, we don't get fridge. We don't get proper sanitation system. We don't get proper cash collection system. We don't get good roads to the country. We healthcare. Belle woman they die in the hospital for go born. Lights they go, but oxygen not there for we picking them. We should not allow ourselves to be called stupid fools in Sierra Leone. We did the diaspora in Nepal. We're high school. We're high school in 100th anniversary. We're high school in this. I'm not be a part of no high school celebration until we fix with political mess. Nobody not for glad for celebrate high school. They had this and that. No celebration. Let us fix a political mess first. We don't see so we are on the right track. Then we can begin now for complement all these other areas. We don't fix with democracy. When we get election, the results here is available. We know that win. The person will win and become the president. The members of parliament, them we get going to a proportional representation system. We take as of November last year, 2024, the boundaries them still be there. They were still legal. We constituency them still get a life as of November 2024. Because again, remember section 38 of the Constitution makes it clear about boundary delimitation. Then they get a lifespan of 5 to 7 years. So every constituency, when you take constituency 110 as an example, it gets a lifespan of 5 to 7 years. The last time we do boundary delimitation was 2017. So the first 5 years was 2022. Now by between 2022 to 2024, now if we think about redistricting or doing a boundary delimitation. So between 2022 to 2024, now if we do a boundary delimitation. So between 2022 to 2024, 95 to 7 years standing. Section 38, 4, we're not going to look up. 2, 3, 4. We're not going to look up. All of these things we talk over and over the years. I don't talk up. We boundary them be there. The constituency then be get a lifespan, but the opposition and the SLPP then come together because we don't tell them so we get people who go target them. We get people who go challenge them to their constituencies. The political party then because they want for consolidate power. They say okay, we're going to a PR. They agree. Then the judiciary they use the fake, the foolish and the useless judiciary. Babatunde Edwards, who side they did like it today. Then go pass the PR system, proportional representation. They go pass them now the judiciary. After they pass on the parliament, so December 7 and 8. Then they pass on the parliament. Cheriko Kode, they pass up. Then they go down to the Supreme Court. For the Supreme Court go validate what they pass the parliament because there be no say we go charge them for treason. Because section 108 make them very clear. Any subversion of this constitution or alteration of this constitution is tantamount to treason. They know that so for them to protect themselves, they need the protection of the Supreme Court. So then go pass the PR system that is Supreme Court. Salon people, let us wake up. Hey God. And they wait for 60 days where they talk plenty, where they talk so. For them, they can't talk plenty in there. Let one young man where in 20s take up the social media. They talk the way they talk. It takes time, but small. They don't understand these things. The boundary them still get life. Tears of November. Imagine, the election will be June 24, 2023. The boundaries can be still there. The constituencies can be still there. There was no point in using the PR system. The PR system, we only used them in 1996 because we know say the rebel war they go on. I make them use the PR system because not all side they be for go register people. Not all side they be for go. Now that country we get a registration period when at 15 days. 15 days. Jericho could go back, he could dance with ECSL. Hey, Sierra Leone, we should not become a nation of stupid fools. We don't allow them. Dr. Sumar Kamara, you get a lot of work for do. But yeah, we need clarity. No, knows how we did now. That tweet where you don't tweet, we don't tell we say there's an ongoing political transition. That is not we don't play with that word. Not an ongoing political review. A review, we don't say they get the electoral reviews, they get constitutional reviews. We don't care. Because no amount of constitutional review or electoral review not going for change nothing if the people that were still they control these institutions that are still there. If they are filthy, they are dirty, they are nasty individuals, they don't believe in laws, it is going to continue no amount of electoral review or constitutional review they do. They say Abdul Fatoma then sit up on the review. They say Abdul Fatoma, Ibrahim Tomi, and Rulavali, they say they sit up on the constitution. We are waiting. We are waiting. Sierra Leone will be liberated one day. Sierra Leone and the liberation where they come, they ever go. It would never go again. That day of liberation is going to come. That day of liberation is going to come. We don't want no stupid reviews. We not lack laws. I've made these points again and again. We get enough laws for protectory. The Public Elections Act makes it very clear in section 93, 54, all of these places, how for tabulate the elections. Again, we brother APC Maleka has been laying emphasis on these points. They talk about anything and they can talk about them. I'm proud of him. It is struggle. You don't say the brother is trying, but they talk about them. How for tabulate the elections results. From the police station to the regional, all the way to the district, to national. So not all laws we lack in Sierra Leone. We have the laws, but what we have is filthy, nasty, dishonest, individuals them at the helm of affairs. That is why the liberation should come one day. The people shall be free one day, and Sierra Leone will become that country we're supposed to be. Let us not become a nation of stupid fools. Bye bye, everybody. Have a good day.